all the fans who love Keith and visit his gravesite all the time. I'm sorry, I wasn't going to do this.
That's Lori Morgan, accepting her late husband Keith Whitley's Country Music Hall of Fame medallion. I'll say that again. Keith Whitley is now a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame, and dang if that doesn't feel good to say.
For all country music fans, this night is long overdue.
There's two kinds of people, those who agree with what Garth just said and those who don't know enough about Keith Whitley to agree yet, and that's understandable. He left a slim catalog behind when he died 33 years ago, but his influence was just tremendous. Early on in this speech, Garth recalled how at first country radio called Keith Whitley too country.
Still a frickin' mystery to me, and it will be my whole life, how our own radio stations call something too country. Right? That's like saying something is too good. The fact that Keith Whitley was too country was a blessing for us. It was probably a curse for Keith.
Alcohol poisoning cut Keith's life short, and through an evening of remarks, his friends and family made it clear that he turned to the bottle because of a constant self-doubt. Of the honor, Lori Morgan said,
He would feel so undeserving.
What do you think? I'm Billy Dukes, and I'd love to know how or if Keith Whitley's music made a difference in your life. Or just tap the thumbs up button to show that you were a fan, and consider tapping subscribe, because there's more from this ceremony coming very soon. We cover the legends very, very thoroughly on this channel.
My wife has me convinced that she loves me. But when Keith Whitley does that calls, when he drops that whole octave, that woman cannot remember my name.
Garth's referring to the song I Never Go Around Mirrors, a memorable album cut for Keith Whitley. He had just 5 #1 songs and just 1 CMA award. Most of this came after he died. Don't Close Your Eyes, I'm Over You, and When You Say Nothing at All are among his most well-known hits.
A touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall.
That's Mickey Guyton, who along with Garth and Ricky Skaggs were the chosen performers for Keith Whitley. No one shied away from talking about Keith's alcohol problems. At one point, Garth was talking about the song 10 Feet Away, and he called it actual life put to music.
It was the reason why we loved him and probably the reason why we don't have him anymore, if that makes any sense.
Aside from a few seconds at the beginning, Garth held it together during his 5-minute-long speech. Lori Morgan tried to as well. With their kids in the front rows, she allowed herself to get emotional.
All the fans who love Keith and visit his gravesite all the time. I'm sorry, I wasn't going to do this, but people who love him, and it's because they want his music played, that he's remembered. And I thank all of you who are here tonight, loving Keith and remembering him, especially Dwight.
Dwight is Keith's brother, who was there on this night as well. It was truly a bittersweet night in Nashville. I'm Billy Dukes for Taste of Country. Thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing.